Allison. I am so excited that we're here together tonight.
I know. I love swig nights. Love swig nights.
We haven't had one for a little bit.
I know. We're talking about our favorite things.
Oh my goodness. You know, it's one of those things that when swig night comes, you know that not only are we going to give you a little more in-depth look at the products, but we are also looking at some unbelievable deals.
Wow.
Right?
And the green glasses are on. Mike's got them on. Todd's got them on.
Yeah.
We've got them in our pockets.
Holy smokes. Yeah, it's going to be amazing and just a wonderful night. So thank you for joining us. And I guess we should go ahead and get started by saying, guess what? You have an opportunity to win a machine tonight.
I know, and not just any machine.
Yes.
Like sometimes we're like, here's a little cute little travel machine to give away or to take with you.
Yeah.
But this machine is an embroidery machine. It is a sewing machine. It is a travel machine. It is all the things.
It sure is. And so, Allison, how can they win?
Well, that's really easy. All they have to do is like and share during the show, then stay with us till the end because we are going to announce our live winner right here on the show at the end. Only caveat, you've got to comment you're here to win.
Exactly,
so
yes.
It's our version of virtual be present to win.
Yes, exactly. Kathy says, OMG, winner would be the absolute best blessing.
Oh, so, wow. Okay, Kathy, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed for everybody. But be sure to like and share and then put in the comments that you have done that so that we,
definitely.
We can get you entered.
Can we take a closer look at that beautiful machine?
Absolutely.
It's the Baby Lock Aurora, as Allison mentioned, and it is sewing and machine embroidery. Now, it is the first in the lineup where you can start with machine embroidery, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it has a smaller hoop.
Right.
And tonight we're going to talk about a very large hoop. But for so many people, this is a great way to get started. Right. You know, for those who might think,
maybe just dip
I
your
don't
toe
know
in
if
the
machine
water.
embroidery is for me. Exactly.
Right.
This is definitely a great way to go. So I like that Jackie says in the comments she has her eye on the Triumph. Oh, Jackie, again, one of the best deals around is going to be tonight. You're going to be so glad that you've tuned in tonight for this, right?
I have a Triumph story that I cannot wait to share.
Oh, I can't wait to hear.
Yes.
All right, everyone, should we go ahead and get started on all the fun? As a brief overview, this is what we're going to be talking about tonight. So the first item that we're going to be talking about is the Baby Lock Applaud. Now this is a cover stitch machine, and we're going to brand new, and this is the first time that Baby Lock has allowed dealers to be able to sell it online. So we're very excited about that. And so that's the first thing we're going to talk about. Then we're going to go over to the Triumph, and the Baby Lock Triumph is their top of the line serger.
Yes.
And
if
it's a
you
beauty.
don't, if you just tuned out and said, I don't think I need a serger, you've got to see what it can do.
Absolutely.
I just put binding on a serger.
Did you?
Just over the weekend.
Game changer,
right?
Game
changer.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fantastic. So we have some incredible deals for you tonight because we have event floor models that you can be a part of. And so it's, oh my goodness, you're
right.
I can't wait for Todd to come on.
Triumph are both event floor models.
Yes, they are.
Why wouldn't you use an event model that has been used for 3 or 4 hours?
Just a few hours.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. And you get a great deal. And last but not least, oh my goodness, I'm so thrilled to be able to talk to you about the Baby Lock Solaris, which, used to be their very top of the line machine until
today.
Until the Radiance.
Well, until the
came out.
Radiance, and they're allowing us today to sell it online.
Yes, and so with that, these are also pre-owned, fully certified machines that are sewing, quilting, and machine embroidery.
Right.
And so we'll talk about, some of the benefits of that, some of those great features that you're going to absolutely love. And we're going to tell you why this is the machine that is going to make all your dreams come true. Is that too much to say?
No, I think that's perfect.
Exactly. If you want ease of use and to be able to have some great fun with your machine embroidery, tonight is your night, and the Solaris is the one that you definitely have to pick up.
what you don't have until you have it. And we're going to show you what you don't have.
Okay, so with that, everyone, just a reminder that if you would like to be a part of tonight's giveaway, which will be given away at the end of the show, you have to be live to win. We want you to like and share this video.
Right.
All right?
Right.
So easy.
And really easy. I mean, you know, like I said, just like it and share it if with your family, with your friends, with the audience, just with whoever you want, with somebody that you know may be interested, or somebody that you don't think will have any interest at all, because you never know.
That's right. So may this be your official welcome to SWG, SSWG. It's show and sell with the girlfriends. All right, friends, let's go ahead and get all the fun started by first taking an up-close look at the Baby Lock Applaud. This is a very, very new machine from Baby Lock, and it is an exclusive machine to Baby Lock. Now, you know Baby Lock for their Sergers, right? I mean, they are the best of the best out there. But just this past year, they introduced the Applaud, and it's gonna knock your socks off. So let's take a closer look at what we're talking about.
Here at the Baby Lock factory in Yamagata, Japan, we have a proud tradition of manufacturing the best sergers in the world. For over 50 years, we have introduced innovative features, making our sergers the easiest machine to use on the market today. And we continue to stretch what is possible in machine design and functionality, making our sergers the most user-friendly.
私たちはサージャーの重要な部品の一部を手作業で行っています。
新製品が完成し、お客様にお届けできることには特別な満足感があります。
ここが日本の山形にあるベビーロックの工場です。世界最高のベビーロックを製造する誇り高き伝統があります。
Today, we introduce the exclusive Baby Lock Applaud creative cover stitch machine.
This machine has been in development for up to 4 years. We wanted a top cover stitch 6-thread machine that was different than existing product on the market. After researching, I was able to present an opportunity to our Baby Lock Japan partner, which inspired the development of the new Applaud. Our closer relationship with the engineers and leadership of Baby Lock Japan allow us to bring the unique, innovative, and exclusive wiper system with combination foot to life.
The dual wiper system on the Baby Lock Applaud really elevates all the stitches available on that machine. And the great part is that you can add your own personal touch with that system, whether it's a garment, a quilt, a home decor project, craft, or even creating your own unique trims. That stitch really lends itself to lots of creative opportunities. And the best part is when you take a look at that stitch, it's hard to believe it was done on a serger.
We're going to help you create a quilt this year that not one other person on the planet will have, because it's your story.
Now, if you saw this, you would think it's a cute block, right? But it doesn't mean anything without the story that it comes on.
What we are going to invite you to do is that you're going to create a 12.5-inch unfinished block every month, according to a theme.
I pulled those clothes out and I sat and cried for probably an hour because it was all of a sudden my dad's presence was there. I think that's my legend block.
I truly believe in life being a village and being a good villager. And this is a great way to leave my story so that my kids can see that being a good villager and telling their stories are important as well.
We would love to invite you to be a part of the Stitch Your Story Challenge for 2025.
These represent what I have done this last year. I've been to therapy, I don't know how many times, but this last year I could let go of a lot of things. I let go and I am the happiest I've been for a long time.
I just know that as I'm putting my blocks together and that I'm remembering and I'm kind of digging in. And if you haven't jumped on the Stitch Your Story train, you know what? If there's a reason that you haven't, maybe you don't have the time freedom or
Right.
that, but if you do, it has really been a little bit therapeutic.
All right, we are back. So that baby lock applaud, what do you think, Allison?
Wow. Wow. Now, I'm a little biased
Yes.
because I have seen it in action.
Yep.
I was lucky enough to go to St. Louis and actually see it when it was unveiled
Yes.
and then get my hands on it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay,
So amazing.
so I know I saw Cindy Martinez in the comments that she said she is having so much fun with her
It's a
applaud.
blast.
And, you know, this is one of those machines that is definitely for more decorative stitches. I would call it almost an embellishment machine, if you will. But it is a cover stitch and chain
Right.
only. And so a lot of times people will like having, you know, a separate serger as an overlock machine, and then they will have something like this.
Yes.
But this applaud is actually another step past just a regular, you know, cover stitch
Right.
machine because of the dual wiper system. So exactly what am I referring to? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. I've got Steve on the camera over here. He's going to come and join me right here because I want you to take a nice up close look at what this stitching is going to look like. And I've got all kinds of threads in here. I have the regular serger thread, but I have what's called razzle dazzle. And Steve's gonna get a kind of a good shot here of this dual wiper system. And what's happening is that these are going to go back and forth, and give you an incredible look.
This is one of those machines, Chris, that you cannot help but be mesmerized while you're sewing. So this is not a Dateline machine because you cannot watch TV because you're so focused on how this works.
Yes, absolutely. So you can see right here, I'm going to go ahead and just bring that out, cut that off. All right, let's take a close look at these stitches. Isn't that beautiful? So that little razzle dazzle is just shining right through. And so with that dual wiper system, you just get this very, very unique look. And a lot of times people will use them for, you know, handbags, even clothing. I've seen it used on clothing. Knitwear is being used on. Quilts, I've seen it used on, and it is just gorgeous. Now, we're going to take an up-close look right here at our cutting mat so you can see a couple of samples that Lisa's been working on. So on this one, what did she do?
Well, she just basically took this blank and she just adjusted the stitches. This is the back of the stitch, this is the front of the stitch, or you know, however you want to call that. But she just did a straight line and then she sewed her blank together, and look how stunning that is. I mean, you would pay hundreds of dollars in a boutique for something like this.
Yeah.
And this she probably just put together so quickly.
And this one is just my absolute favorite.
We
I
made
think
this
it's
in an hour-long
gorgeous.
class,
We sure did.
including the strap.
The strapping, yeah, because the really cool thing about the applaud is you can also add attachments of feet. So your bias binding foot, you can do your belt foot, and this strap was able to come through as quick as a whistle right through that machine. So absolutely incredible. And again, depending on your different settings that you have, and right here, this is your chain stitch,
and you're
it
just
looks
adjusting
like
the
it's
width on
couched.
that. Yeah.
So this is one is just really, really fun. Look at the back here, Allison. So this is a way that you can get really creative with some great decorative threads on here. So again, for those of you who are wondering, well, why would I need a machine like this? Well, first of all, because it's a heck of a lot of fun, right?
Right.
We love fun in our sewing rooms, and this is just one more added step to just giving you some really great creative, inspiration.
If you participate in boutiques
Yes.
or craft fairs or different kinds of things, this is going to put your booth over the top.
Yes.
And so this is one of those things that you're going to have people stop and say, "How did you do this?
How did you do that?
How did you do this?" And you're going to say, a lot of work when really it just took you a second.
Exactly, and you saw how easy it was. I mean, the ease of just going through there, it honestly went through like butter.
Right.
Yeah, it was just a beautiful stitch, and I think it's just kind of a fun thing to add to, again, ready-made wear, or if you're doing your own kind of garment sewing. I've seen it done on collars, on sleeves, on
pillowcase
trims,
cuffs, on
ribbons.
bags. I mean, there's no end to the
once
possibility.
you get one, you'll be thinking of all
Right.
kinds of ideas to do it. In fact, I saw where someone actually added it to the binding of their quilt.
Wow.
I know. And so
Wow.
as the binding went on, this stitch also came on top of it. It was absolutely beautiful.
You know, Sherry and I did a 3 Things Live where she actually did kind of like a crazy quilt, you know, where she, remember where she stitched? Wouldn't this be
perfect.
fantastic?
Yes.
Just right over the tops of your seams.
It would.
It would be beautiful.
We'd love to hear in the comments what you think you would do if you had a Baby Lock Applaud machine. Is this something you might see in your future? Or maybe even now? What are some of the projects that you want to work on? This would be really incredible, a great added machine to your beautiful lineup of machines, right?
It's kind of like shoes. You can never have too many.
That's right.
They all serve a different purpose.
There we go.
Yes.
So, all right. Any other questions about the Baby Lock Applaud?
Well, I just want to point out that Tammy Ray, she did hearts on her binding. So
how fun.
Yeah, how fun
That's
is that?
a great idea.
Yep. No, perfect.
Yeah. So again, you can use it as a cover stitch machine. That's, you know, you're used to that with, in fact, take a look at the shirt you're wearing right now.
I bet 90% of you have a cover stitch on your shirt.
Exactly. If you turn it over, you're going to see 2 lines of stitching on the front and then a cover stitch on the back.
Right.
Well, that's exactly what this machine will do for you. So you could have the 2 straight lines of stitching, or you could do even 3, or you could just have that beautiful decorative stitch. Tammy said it would be darling on the neckline of a baby onesie.
Absolutely, and so soft. I mean, depending on the thread that you use, that, you know, so
A lot of you are saying kids' clothes. Kathy said to add a thin ribbon inside would look nice.
Oh, absolutely.
So yes, you can do all of those things and more. So I think my main question is, how much is this baby?
I don't know, but I have somebody that's standing off the sidelines that I'm going to go swap out, and he's going to tell you just exactly how much you can put this in your household for.
All right, you all know and love Todd. Let's bring him on. Todd. Here we go. Here we go, Todd. Pretty exciting, right?
You know what? There may be some video of me sewing on this, right?
Yes, he did it. Now, I was his partner in the class.
That's the only way I made it. Actually, it's the only way I was able to. That was the only way I was able to pull that off
Too
at all.
much fun.
So,
Too much fun. But
you-
yes, this was easy to do, wasn't it?
If the girlfriends can teach me to sew, they can teach anyone to sew.
Oh my goodness. Well, this again is just a great machine. Let's go over some of the features once again before we tell you the price. We're going to bring it up here on the screen. There we go. So the Baby Lock Applaud is a creative top cover stitch. All right, and it has the chain and cover stitch, as I mentioned. So you could do either option. It does have a needle up and down so that you can, you know, stay in the fabric if you want to, especially as you are navigating around.
But you can go fast.
You can go fast because it has a speed control lever. Yeah, he was going super fast. Yeah, he was loving that. But it also, like I said, it has that dual wiper system, and that is a patented feature that only Baby Lock has. And so you won't find that on any other brand of machine. It does have extraordinary threading. Do you know what that means, Todd?
It was extraordinary.
It was an extraordinary experience,
It was,
right?
absolutely.
Because it's so simple to be able to thread. You've got that air threading that makes it so simple to thread those needles. None of this, Todd.
Yeah, no, we couldn't.
Putting that in. No, none of
No,
that.
the only thing, I just didn't have my glasses, so I couldn't pull it through the wipers without the tweezers.
There you go. And you may notice that there are no tension dials on this because it has ATD, which is a huge feature of so many of their sergers, and that means that it's automatic tension. You don't have to worry about going from one fabric to another. It will go slick and as smooth. If you were going on denim to cotton to minky.
Yeah, we sewed across all kinds of different things.
We did.
No problem.
No problem at all. No tension adjustments whatsoever. So it's fantastic. Brenda said air threading is what she needs. Hers is a pain to thread. Brenda, oh my goodness. Next, we're going to be talking about the Triumph. And if you're looking for a serger cover stitch machine together, combined, we've got a great deal for them.
We do.
Okay, well, let's take a look at what's the price we're looking at for
so
this.
the regular price, the MSRP on this is $4,499.
Mm-hmm.
It's on sale tonight for $3,499.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not all, okay? Again,
Where's your suit jacket?
I know, right? I need
There you go.
I need the plaid suit jacket.
Exactly.
Come on down for the low price right now. But we're also going to throw in tonight, if you buy this, 4 additional feet.
Mm-hmm.
And look, you're going to find a use for all of those.
Yeah.
So we're going to throw those in. All you have to do, text Mike, get in line. So here's what we're going to do tonight, right? I think we should maybe
tell
mention
him
this
right now. Yes.
So when we do these, Mike has 2 hands, 2 phones, but it's really hard to talk to 2 people at the same time.
That's right.
So if you have interest in one of these machines, text Mike at 435-764-4531.
Mm-hmm.
Get in line. Mike will call you back and he will start working through all of the good stuff that goes along with this.
Certainly.
So you want to get in line. If you have interest in this applaud, send your text to him right now.
Because that's how he's going
That's how he's going to start
answer
working
them.
through theirs.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
So, in fact, I would even say if you're thinking about a Triumph or a Solaris tonight, I would be texting him right now.
Yes, yes, because
we are limited.
We do have limited on the Solarises.
Yes, we sure do have very limited. In fact, we'll tell you how many
we'll get there.
in just a moment.
Yeah, we'll get there in just a minute.
Yeah.
But with this, you also get access to all of the MGQS Serger Smart Academy classes, and again, free shipping anywhere in the continental U.S.
Yeah.
And like we always give the guarantee, the Mike guarantee, not only is he going to give you a great deal, but if there's something you don't like, something that goes wrong, we take care of it.
We always
Period.
make it
We
right.
just take care of it.
We always
That's the
make it
guarantee.
right. Yeah, absolutely.
So get on that. Look, this machine is really cool.
It is.
And
it's very fun.
It could sit right next to your other serger.
That's right. Exactly.
Why go thread another one? Even though that air threading is so fast and
Right.
so easy, get the decorative stitch and get going on this one.
Ready to go. Okay.
That's our green glass deal on the applaud
Tonight.
tonight.
Does that deserve an applause?
Buy it tonight. Buy it tonight. This is a great deal.
Absolutely.
And get the added bonus.
Okay, a great added bonus for sure. All right, friends. Well, that is a little bit more about the Baby Lock Applaud. And are you ready to talk about the Triumph?
Oh, I think so.
This is oh my goodness. The next 2 machines is the Triumph and the Solaris, my 2 favorite machines.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited. But before we talk about the Triumph, I just want to remind you that you have a chance to win the Baby Lock Aurora machine. It is a sewing and embroidery machine. And this machine is going to be the perfect starter machine if you're just trying to figure out if you like machine embroidery.
This is a great machine,
It
though.
really is.
The
or
Baby
a
Lock
great
machines are-
travel machine.
Exactly. You should never be somewhere without a machine. That's what my wife tells me all the time.
I agree, absolutely. So you can, all you have to do to enter it to win is just to like and share this post today.
Yeah, we'll get the names in the
easy.
big hopper.
Yeah.
We'll pull one out at the
We'll
end.
pull one out at the end, and you must
Make
be
sure you
live
share
to
it.
win. All right.
All right.
Okay, thanks, Todd.
You bet.
All right, up next, we're going to talk about the Baby Lock Triumph Serger. Now, this machine, it is my favorite, my very, very favorite serger in the world. And at first glance, you might wonder, why in the world do I need 8 threads? That scares me, right? I know. I've heard it from so many of you. Why 8 threads? I had the same question, and I'm so glad that Linda Piccini from Baby Lock gave us an answer. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Linda Piccini, and today I want to have a conversation with you about why would anybody want to have 8 threads on a serger. I look at a lot of comments that take place on our serger community page, and people are always trying to figure out, well, what machine do I want from the Baby Lock line? Let me just tell you why you might want to have 8 threads on a serger. It's because it's 2 machines in one. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The first thing I want to point out is, do you see how I'm cutting fabric? Sergers do a beautiful job finishing the edges of your fabric, and if you look right here, you can see that I've got some stitching on the edge and it's all in green, and then I have this stitching over here and it's in blue. What gives? Well, actually, this is the 2 machines built into one. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to use a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut down this just a skosh and show you what I mean. If you look at any fabric or any garment that you're wearing, more than likely on the inside, this is how a factory has finished the edges of your fabric. It overcasts the edges so that when you launder it, things don't fall apart. And then right next to it, where this blue stitching is, well, this is called a cover hem. And this is actually a triple cover hem because I have 3 different needles. And what those needles do is they allow me to be able to put layers of fabric together that has a tremendous amount of stretch. And not only that, it does it in a professional, fast way. Sergers can stitch up to 1,500 stitches per minute, which gives you probably more efficiency than you can get anywhere else in your sewing room. So whether your sewing room is in need of an overlock machine, a cover and chain stitch machine, or both, Baby Lock's got you covered. Hope you enjoyed this little tip, and I will see you next time.
All right, we're back. That's just a quick overview of the Baby Lock Triumph Serger. It is their top of the line.
Right.
You just recently got the Serger.
I mean, it's been a little bit, but it actually sat in the box for a long time because I thought I was so intimidated. And then I had to just pull it out of the box. But I have to tell you, so I had it set when it came back from an event. I had it set with my triple by 3 overlock stitch. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to use this. I'm going to. But I actually went online. Baby Lock provides a ton of videos, and I was able in 2 seconds to add my threads to my machine, change the stitch, and stitch that out. Literally, it took me 10 minutes.
So empowered?
I felt so empowered and so great. I thought I was going to have to literally carry that machine back in and have Lisa reteach me because I haven't used it for a long time. But Todd's wife Tammy just picked one up.
Yes, she did.
And I'm like, okay, you know what? If Tammy can do it, I can do it. I got it back out, and I was able to bind my table runner in a matter of seconds. And it is a fantastic machine.
Oh my goodness, I love the Triumph. And we've done a series of videos on the Baby Lock Triumph, and so I want to go ahead and point out to you some of our favorite things about it, all right? So we're going to go ahead and take a look right now at some video here.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so the first thing about it is that it's got that overlock stitch. Now, this is the stitch that we all know and love. This is the one that we're probably the most familiar with, right? When it comes to serging, we think it trims our edges. It has a nice clean seam. Now here, we're actually going over several layers of fabric, Allison.
And you don't even have to change the tension, Chris. You just simply keep serging.
Just keep serging, just keep serging. It sounds like a movie, right? And you know, as I pull this out of the machine, you're gonna notice that there are absolutely no skipped stitches.
Right.
So it just can go over large areas so easy. Now, one of my favorite things about having a serger is the rolled hem. The rolled hem is such a beautiful stitch, and it's a great way to finish ruffles or linens.
It is prom season right now. My mom just called. She has to hem a prom dress that has that gauzy, what's that fabric, that, whatever. And she's like, Elsie, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And I said, you're going to send that on up, and we're going to put it through on a rolled hem.
There you go, and you can do that. Now, what we just showed was that you could piece on your machine. And this one is the wave stitch, which is an exclusive to Baby Lock as well, where you have, just this really cool decorative edge that is really fun.
Fun for napkins and for tablecloths.
Definitely.
Yeah, beautiful.
Being able to ruffle is very, very simple. You don't even have to switch out to a ruffle foot. You could, but there are ways to do it even without. And then right here, Jackie is showing us how to do serger crochet, one of my favorite things to do. And Stacy is showing us how you can add trim so easily. Look at that string of pearls that was able to be added. Just so simple.
And make your own wire ribbon.
Yeah, make your own wired ribbon, Liz said.
I mean, you absolutely can coordinate every single thing in your house. Imagine Christmas at your house when your table matches your tree, matches your wreath, because you have just, you've just decorated everything.
Martha Stewart, move over.
Right, we've got the Baby Lock Triumph.
That's right. Well, let's take a closer look at some of the projects that we pulled out too. Allison, tell us about these.
Okay, so this is a project that we actually has a ruffled edge on it, and then has this rolled hem on the edge, and this is just absolutely sweet.
I love to show that it's not just for clothing. I mean, so many people think, and including myself for a long time, I said, well, I don't sew clothes, so why would I need a serger?
Pillow shams, decorative pillows on your couch, in your bedroom. I mean, it's just really, really beautiful and stunning. And like I said, the amount of time this takes is so quick.
It is so quick. And then all these little ruffles along the squares are also done on the serger. And then you have another very similar look here. The stitch is wider. You have the rolled hem. And then right here, we have another decorative stitch, once again, that's done on the serger.
Right.
I love this pillow. Okay,
but this is the best. This is just a little
sample.
Just a little sample, but this is the crocheted edge done on the serger. Now, I remember being a little girl and my grandmother teaching me how to tat and sitting with this teeny tiny little crochet hook, and it would take hours and hours and hours. Imagine if I took this to her, I mean, she's not with us anymore, but she would just die at all the hours she spent tatting, and that this could just be done on a serger.
It is absolutely beautiful. And it's one of those things that a lot of people don't realize, wow, I could do that on a serger as well.
Don't tell people. I am a big fan of, please don't tell people how you do this, but give this as a gift for a baby burp rag and just look at the new mother's face.
Yeah, exactly.
It took me hours.
For sure. So Angie says, great, now I need a serger. Yes, you do.
Piecing a quilt on a serger is also a game changer because it changes. I mean, your seams lay so flat.
They do.
And that, if you can just get that knife set so that it cuts your edges and they lay so flat, that is precision.
I love, when it comes to my quilts, I love to go around the quilt right before I go to bind it, and I serge the edges.
Right.
Okay, again, it flattens all those layers together, gives a nice clean edge.
Yes.
Yeah. And you have that perfect 1/4 inch
And I also love pillows, because on the back of the pillows, Chris, and you taught me this too, I just remember, but I'm going to show you what you will not have to do anymore. No more folding this a 1/4 inch, folding a 1/4 inch, and trying to get that perfect seam.
No.
Because now you can just serge the edge on the back of your envelope style pillows, and it looks perfect.
Yes, definitely. Let's take a closer look. I'm going to invite Steve over here at the Triumph so that we can take a look at what are we looking at right here. So, as we mentioned earlier, this is 2 machines in one. You have the chain and cover, which is what we talked about with the Applaud, but it also has the overlock stitch, which is what you would normally think about when it comes to serging. All right. Very easy to thread. In fact, I'm going to show a quick little video here in just a moment of how simple it is. But if you have ever struggled and had to stand on top of your head, do 3 cartwheels, turn around, and to try and get this threaded, you're going to understand exactly what I'm talking about, because as you can see here, the thread simply comes down into the lower and upper loopers. I push a button right here and magically, it is. It feels like magic, doesn't it? Because everything is threaded. That is called pretty incredible, right? That is amazing. That is magical. So again, for those of you who have ever struggled with trying to learn how to thread a serger, guess what? Your struggle is over, folks. It is over because it's so simple to do. Now, the other thing here is that you have a speed control. Okay, so if you're going into, maybe you need to slow down for a reason. You're going into a critical area of the whatever you're sewing, and you just want to make sure you don't press on that gas too fast. This is going to be your best friend as well. So if you look up here, why would we need 8 threads? Well, you would use all 8 threads at once if you were doing the cover and chain together as one. But most times I'm using just a 4-thread or a 3-thread overlock. If I'm doing a rolled hem, I'm using a 3-thread rolled hem. If I'm wanting to do just a cover stitch, I might use only 2. So it's not all of these at once. So you really don't have to be too scared about it. It really is a fantastic machine. If you look down here, Steve, you can see right here how simple it is to ruffle. All you have to do is lift up this lever, and that's going to get you to ruffle. And I just want to show quickly how beautiful this stitch is. So as I fold my fabric in half, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off at the same time and place my presser foot down. And look at this. It's trimming my fabric. And is that gorgeous or what? Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So that stitch is amazing, and you can get it tighter, you can get it wider. I mean, there's just so many things you can do with this. So, you know, one of the things that people like to say is, oh, I wish I had a never-ending bobbin. Wouldn't that be magical if you had a never-ending bobbin? Guess what? With a serger, it's almost like having a never-ending bobbin.
These thread spools take forever to empty, and you don't run out of the bobbin.
That's right. I talked to a friend once that she owned actually 2 different machines on purpose because she was so afraid to thread. So she always had one machine in black, one machine in white.
That's so funny.
And I said, oh, you obviously don't have a baby lock serger. She did not. And I said, you've got to have a baby lock serger because it's going to thread itself. You also noticed what I was showing before, that there are no tension dials, again, on the front of the machine. And this one has revolutionary threading, which it means it actually threads the needles. So I stand corrected on the last one I was just talking about with the Applaud. That is extraordinary threading, not to be confused with revolutionary threading.
Which is just as easy, but just a different process.
It's just a little bit different process, which means that your loopers have been, are air threaded, just not the needles.
Right.
So, but on this one, you do have the needle threading by air. I know it seems very, very strange, doesn't it? And it
comes with what's called a thread angel that you actually just put to the side, lay that thread there, push that little button, and
it's incredible.
It right through.
So let's go ahead and take a quick look at a challenge that I asked some of our employees not too long ago about threading a serger, and let's get their reaction.
Hilarious.
I want to know what holds you back from serging.
Threading scares me. When the thread breaks, I just want to walk away.
That thing freaks me out.
I don't even know what this thing does.
What if I were to cut these threads and make you do it? Switch to threading, lock my port, click, bring down. Push into the lower looper and push to thread. Bring down. Place the end in the upper looper and push to thread. Oh my heck.
Oh, that is too cute.
It's a phrase heard a lot around here.
Oh my heck. I love it. And that is going to be your absolute reaction when you see how simple it is to thread the Baby Lock Triumph. So, are you ready? I mean, we just touched on a few things.
Right,
very
right.
quickly.
There's so many things. And we're not going to leave you alone. We're always here to help you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I want to invite Todd to come on over because we have some incredible deals for you tonight that are going to blow you away. All right? So let's take a look at Mr. Todd. Hey.
Here we go.
Here we go. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Oh, he's
You
got
ready?
the green glasses.
The
He
deals
is
are getting better as we go.
Ready to go. So let's go over some of the features, highlighted features, if you will, real quick.
This is wife approved, by the way. I know this.
You just got one for your wife,
Yes,
didn't you?
my wife
And
just got
she
one.
is loving
I was a
it.
hero for a while.
Oh, yeah.
For a minute.
For a minute.
Whatever.
That's good. You'll take it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So we've got revolutionary threading, which means that not only are the upper and lower loopers threaded by air, but also your needles are threaded by air. Unbelievable, right? It has the largest throat space to the right of the needle. It also comes with a knee lift. So if you're going around corners or curves, you know that knee lift that oftentimes comes with a sewing machine. Well, they've got it here on the Serger as well. You just swing your leg over and up goes the presser foot and down goes the presser foot. It's pretty fantastic. As I mentioned before, it has the variable speed control and the lighting is fantastic. It has 6 bright LED lights.
You know, there were some comments, there were several comments, but Cindy said, leave your machine out, leave it threaded, challenge yourself to do something with it each week.
Oh.
And you will learn so quickly.
Such good advice.
Sound advice,
yes,
right?
Very sound advice.
Yes.
So, Todd,
Okay.
what are we looking at for this? Because this is unbelievable.
This is a great buy. Regular price on this is $7,499. It's on sale for $4,999 tonight. But, well, let's go a little bit further. Let's go just a little bit further.
But there is a big but.
There is a... Really?
That didn't sound good.
It did. Well, hey, we'll have a... Anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I want to tell you, so there's a 27-foot kit.
Yes.
That comes with, that doesn't come with this, but you can buy it separately.
Sure.
It is $1,999 MSRP. You buy this tonight, Mike will sell that to you for $799.
Fabulous.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, we're also going to, everybody needs a little travel machine. So if you buy the Triumph tonight, you're going to get a free Zeal, which is up on the screen right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you're going to get 2 machines.
Yes.
This is a twofer. We love this.
It is. And I love that as a travel machine, or if you have someone in your family who is brand new to sewing
Just
and
starting.
wanting to get started, what a great machine to give
Yes,
to them.
absolutely. It's a great machine. Now, again, free shipping anywhere in the continental U.S. and again, MGQS is Serger Smart Academy classes. But I want to tell you something about the Triumphs that we have. These were an event model.
Yes.
So they've been sewn on a little bit.
A few hours.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Like very few. I mean, it was not that many hours.
No.
So if you're in the market for a Triumph tonight, you better text Mike right now.
Yeah.
Because that $49.99, there's a better deal to be had. All you have to do is text Mike, and you'll get one of these event machines. It's been through our shop.
These have
full
gone
warranty.
through, yes, and our techs have taken a look at them, cleaned them out, everything.
Exactly, and they've gone through the little break-in period.
Yes, they
So
have.
then you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
It's ready to go.
Yeah, so $49.99 is what the advertised price is.
That is the
Text
lowest price.
Mike.
But You're going to get a
Text
better
him.
deal.
Oh my gosh, guys, you really do not want to miss out on this kind of deal. It is unbelievable, and he's going to make you an offer you can't resist.
Mike's about to make you a green glasses deal like you've never seen.
That's right. In fact, let's take another quick look at that Baby Lock Zeal too.
Another great add-on to this.
Yes, a great add-on. So the Baby Lock Zeal will come for free with the purchase of the Triumph tonight.
Yes.
So
I mean, 2 machines for the price of 1.
Yep.
And you're talking the top of the line Serger here.
Yeah, it is the top of the line.
And somebody said in the comments, I don't remember who it was, I'm sorry, they said, look, when I was looking for a Serger, I decided go big or go home.
That's
go
kind
big.
of your theory.
I love it.
Isn't it?
Listen, always buy the very best that you can afford. And the affordability, I'm telling you, talk to Mike, you're going to be, you will be absolutely shocked at what this pricing will be.
Text him right now, because again, he's responding in the order that he receives your number. Let him know your name, what machine you're interested in, or machines. It might be more than one.
Well, just buy this and there will be.
Right.
Pick up one of each tonight.
And then, of course, your phone number of how he can reach you, and he will get in touch with you as early as tonight.
Yes, and we do have some limited quantities on these machines. They came from an event. We just have a few left. Several of the people that were at our event purchased these. They're the ones that have been commenting here tonight how great those are.
Yeah.
Peggy said she needs one of these. Peggy, tonight is the night.
Tonight is the night. You
Tonight's
heard it
the night.
straight from your boss.
Yep, that's the one.
Here we go.
All right.
All right, everyone. Baby Lock Triumph. Love, love, love the machine, and love it some more. It's definitely one that you want to have. And again, I was just like you. It scared the bejeebies out of me. I thought, no, I can't touch it. There's too many threads. There's too many cones. I'm never going to learn this. Do you know I use it? I wouldn't say every single day, because heck, if I could be sewing every single day, I would be. But I use it so often, way more than I ever thought I would. Pillowcases, to have that beautiful seamed edge. Oh my goodness, it's dreamy. So can't say enough good things about it. You definitely want to get in on this deal.
You will not believe. I'm telling you, you will not believe the pricing. It's
won't.
incredible. It's
Exactly.
incredible. You will
All
not find
right.
this machine cheaper.
No.
So you
No.
need it.
Absolutely.
Buy it tonight. If there's
Okay.
any question in your mind, buy it tonight.
Definitely. So as we get ready to talk about, again, one of my very, very favorites, it's the Baby Lock Solaris, available for the first time this evening that we can sell online. I just want to quickly remind you that if you want a chance to win the Baby Lock Aurora sewing and embroidery machine, we are going to be giving that away live tonight at the end of the show. And all you have to do is like and share. Like and share tonight's episode.
One other thing we forgot to mention, the inspiration guide comes with the Triumph.
Yes. Oh my goodness, how
It's your
can we
best friend.
forget this? It is like having your best friend sitting right next to you, telling you exactly what settings to have. In fact, I'm going to have you take a quick up close look at this, because this is my my Bible, if you will, when it comes to doing my Serger. Full colored photographs, and if I want to do gathering, it's going to tell me exactly how to set up my serger. If I want to do a blind hem, yep, it's taken care of. A 4-thread overlock, a 3-thread overlock, blanket and ladder stitches, overlock flat stitches. I mean, you name it, Todd, it is all here. And it's amazing.
Well,
so it's very, very easy to do.
And look at how long each one of these are.
Yeah.
So attaching ribbons.
Simple.
That's it.
That's it.
That's how simple this machine is to use. Don't be intimidated. Grab it, and it just goes on and on.
Yeah.
This is not a 19-page manual for every little thing you're going to do. There's just a handful of steps in here.
The photographs
there are 4
in
steps
there,
right here.
Everything.
Yes.
Love it.
We're going to throw that in as well.
Guide. Yes, that is going to also come with your purchase, which is normally $189.
It is.
So
free.
That's a great deal. Absolutely free. All right, friends. Next up, let's talk Baby Lock Solaris, shall we? Okay, here's a quick little video to tell you a little bit more about it. All right, we're back, and
it's like magic.
It is.
We leave for a few seconds, and all of a sudden the machine appears.
All the sewing fairies came and just made this beautiful display for us.
All home.
Exactly. All right, friends, the Baby Lock Solaris, amazing, amazing machine, and you know, not only does it have incredible features for sewing and quilting, but tonight I'm going to share a little bit more about some machine embroidery features that I absolutely love.
Right. Now, a little bit about myself. Remember when I first started here and I was sewing on a little manual machine?
Yes.
And I didn't need a new machine, and then you put me on a Baby Lock.
Yeah.
And it took me about 20 minutes to know I needed a new machine.
Yes, yes.
So I said, what machine do I need? Now, this has been 4 years ago. And they're like, you know what, go big or go home. And I did.
Yeah, and aren't you glad
and
you
I'm
did?
so glad.
Yes.
I'm so glad. So if you're thinking about it, try to find a way just to go with the very best, because there are so many things that you will learn and that you will use. And I think that people say, but I don't know everything about my machine.
That's okay.
Nobody ever does.
No.
I mean, you know, nobody ever does.
There's
but you
so many
don't know what
things.
you don't know
Exactly.
until you have it.
That's so true, Allison. I couldn't have said it better myself. That is very, very true. And I will tell you this. Now, Baby Lock is out. They're out of Solarises. We can't order
get
any new
more.
Solarises because the Radiance came out. And now that is the new top-of-the-line machine. So what we do have for you tonight are traded-in models where somebody else has owned it, okay? But we like to say that they are pre-owned, 100% certified. Yes, pre-loved, exactly. And they're certified by our technicians who have cleaned them, who have tested them, and they're ready to go.
And we stand behind them, right,
Absolutely.
Chris? Because every single one of them is going to come with some type of warranty. So you're not going to buy it and hope for the best.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Mike's going to take care of you.
So, Allison, guess how many machines we have?
Well, I heard a little rumor, so maybe you should tell us. Because I heard we started with 7.
Yeah, I thought we did have 7. What? What just happened?
We've already sold some, Chris.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. So when we started the show, there was 7. And I know,
my goodness.
I know that
when you were over there, Mike came and said, one's gone?
One's gone.
One's gone already. So we have 6. Holy cow.
I'm not even sure that we have 6 because Mike has not shown his face in here, which means he's been on the phone.
He's very busy.
Yes.
He's very busy.
He's on the phone.
Make sure and text him.
So be sure and text him. Even if you're thinking about it right now, even if you're on the fence, text him and say, hey, I need to get in line for one of those Solaris.
That's
because
amazing.
It is an amazing machine.
Yeah. So we have some Solarises that have been upgraded to Solaris 2s, okay, which has incredible features. And then we have a couple that have been upgraded to a Solaris Vision, or
which was
level 3.
The last upgrade that they did.
Yes, exactly. And so anyway, that is Mike can tell you all those details. Of course, he can tell you the number of stitches that are on these machines, and that's going to vary your price points as well. But let me show you very quickly some of my favorite things about this. One of the things that I have come to just love right here
is over here so that everybody can see.
These stitch outs right here that I recently did. Allison, these were so much fun.
They are beautiful.
Yeah, aren't they?
Yes.
Because this is long stitch embroidery. And so the way it's digitized is absolutely gorgeous. And it has these long stitches, which you don't see in machine embroidery. Okay, so I think this would be beautiful for quilt blocks. You could have it on canvas and have it in a frame, whatever it might be. But those are just some of my favorites.
These medallions on T-shirts and sweatshirts are all the rage
yes,
right
they
now.
Are. Yes,
so.
they are. I don't know, Abby, can we get more up close on this one, please? Because you've got to see how long these stitches are. It's really incredible. Look at that.
Yeah,
doesn't it remind you of what did they call that? Like string art.
String art, yeah, where you would yes.
Exactly.
Yep.
So absolutely beautiful.
I love
All right.
this one right
yeah,
here.
Isn't that cute?
Yep.
Oh my goodness, with those hearts. Now, that's just one of the new features on the Baby Lock going up. Good, you know, having that final upgrade on there. But let's go ahead and take a look at my screen. So I'm going to invite Steve to come back on over. Steve, you know what? I don't even think I showed you how. Well, I haven't because we haven't been on a sewing or embroidery machine. I need to show you how easy it is to thread this baby. Are you ready? All right, I'm going to wake this up here. All I'm doing here is I'm just following the thread path. Okay, coming down. And guess what, my friends? With the touch of a button right here, this is going to automatically thread itself. Now, would you believe that there was a person that bought this machine just because of that?
Oh, yes.
Yes, because it's amazing. It's incredible. So right here, we've got the sewing, embroidery, and IQ designer. Let me just show you a few quick things. All right, let's take a look at, gosh, which one do I want to show first? Well, again, here are some of those, the thread art. I don't know if maybe we might need to come over here a little bit. Okay, of course, you've got all these different fonts in here, which makes it really easy to type out.
And their friends, they all participate in sports. And I have to tell you, they love to bring every article of clothing that they are ever going to take to a sporting event to my house so that I can put their name on it.
I bet
they love
they
to
do.
choose the font, and then nobody ever steals their sweats.
Oh, that's too funny. I love that. Now, you can actually, they have some built-in machine embroidery designs that are made for edge-to-edge quilting. Now, it seems like there's a glare here, Steve, so I'm not sure how well we can get this, but I want to show you, look at this darling design. This is, has sewing machines and scissors and thread and all of that right up here. But this is what is so cool, friends. If I hit set, take a look at this. I can put in here whatever size my quilt is going to be, and it will calculate for me how many hoopings I need to do. So for example, let's say I have a throw size quilt. I'm going to put in the number 60 and hit set, and then by 72 inches and hit set. Now, the other thing I can do is I can choose what size hoop I have. Now, we haven't even talked about the hoop, but it's 10 5/8 by 16 inches. That's huge, right?
Right. We'll show you in just a minute.
So we'll show you in a moment. But if I had a smaller hoop, I could do this and change the hoop size and know exactly how many hoopings I need to do. I'm going to go ahead and keep it on the largest one. I put my quilt sizes in there. I hit next. And look at this. It tells me that I'm going to have 35 hoopings here. And I just put it in memory where it's been saved. And then all I have to do is pull it up. And look at that, Allison.
Because we know we're not going to do 35 hoopings in one sitting.
Oh, yeah. I
so
have
this is
all
going to
of
take us a
them
bit of time.
right here. Yeah. And it's going to show me exactly how to start and stop. And with that technology of having the the camera function as well as the projector, which I think is a game changer. So isn't that pretty cool? So that is really fun. But let's go back to, let's go to IQ Designer, for example. This is where you can get really creative with so many different things. Again, I'm just skimming the surface here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in a flower. This is a shape, hit OK. And I want to fill that flower with a motif. So I'm going to touch this button right here, find a motif that I want. Look at all these fun motifs that I could choose from.
And by motif, that's simply a background quilting that's going to fit in the flower.
Exactly. So let's say, oh, so many choices. That's going to be the hardest part. I'm going to go ahead and do this one right there. And I hit OK. And I can choose a color. We'll go ahead and do green. And now I'm going to press on my paint bucket and touch, and look at that. I have a very simple design that I created, and it was just so much fun. So I can create a blanket stitch on there. I could do a satin stitch, anything I want. But let's go ahead and go to next, for example. And I'm going to hit set. Okay, this is taking me now into embroidery, and take a look at this. When let's say I want to quilt this, Allison, all I have to do, it has some built-in stipples, echoes right here. Whoops, there we go. And look how automatically it filled in the background with that stipple. But that's a really tiny stipple. Let's say I want to have it bigger. All I have to do is change the spacing, and look at this.
Dun, da, da, da.
So simple, right?
Does the work for you.
Yeah, it's very, very easy. I don't need added software in order to do this. I hit OK, embroidery, and now my design is ready to go. So let's take a close look at this little quilt block that I put together over here. And this one is the exact design that I just did. So I stitched out the motif in a flower shape, and then I have the background quilting on this that I did in a monofilament thread just to give it some texture. And this is absolutely beautiful.
Right.
And I could see it added to a lot of different things as well. Now, we talked about hoop size. Look how big this is. It's huge. You could probably fit your body in there, my friend.
Yeah, not this body.
I'm going to go ahead and get out of this, and I want to show you one more thing that's a game changer. And that is the beauty of being able to use the projector or even the camera. There's lots of ways to get perfect placement.
I use that every single day.
Oh my gosh.
Every day.
Same. So how many of you have been on an embroidery machine and maybe you hoop something a little crooked? Has that ever happened to you?
All the time.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. This machine will take care of it. What about if you struggled with placement? How many of you have struggled with that and said, I don't know how to get my design right above that pocket?
Right.
Guess
or right
what?
on that pocket.
This machine will take care of it for you.
Or, heaven forbid, how many times have you walked away to fill your Diet Coke and you hear ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink. You come in and your hoop has come
undone. Oh yeah. I mean, that's a nightmare, right?
That's never happened to me,
no, I
but
can't
I've
imagine.
heard that it's happened.
Exactly. Your friend told you, right?
Yes, right.
Well, guess what? This is the machine you want. I'm seeing a lot of you going, always, yes.
Oh, my head. So, you turn your back on that machine. It runs perfectly. The minute you turn your back, and then all of a sudden.
But guess what? It also has a monitoring system that is hooked to an app on your phone. So you could walk away, and the second that you need to change the thread or the thread has broken, it will tell you.
Yes, absolutely.
It will tell you. So let's take a closer look at
this one.
Yeah, here's an example of a fabric that was, we call this a cheater cloth. And with this, it has already the different hexagons that are already printed on there. Let's say I wanted to do a baby blanket and I wanted to put in ABC. How would I know exactly where to place that ABC?
Well, if you didn't have the Solaris, you just have to guess.
Exactly. But because I have the built-in projector, here we go. So I've gone ahead and I've hooped that same exact fabric. And let me show you just how easy it is. I'm going to bring this up, Okay, we'll bring Steve back over here. And let's put in the letter A.
For Allison.
There you go, exactly. Why not? And then I will hit set. And I could do this with a number of letters. I could do it with any design
You could do
as
it with
well.
the whole name.
Absolutely. So I want to make this bigger. So I'm going to make it as big as it can. Hit OK, embroidery. All right. And now I'm going to be able to see this projected onto my project. Guys, that is a game changer right there. Take a look at this. The A is showing. I don't know how close we can get on this one, Steve, right over here. And I can change that background. Let's see, maybe from the other direction, we might be able to make it work.
Can you turn the light down?
Okay, I'm going to turn the light down here. Let me do that real quick. Okay, let's see. I am right here. Go to, there we go. I hit that. That light is so bright that the camera's struggling to see. Okay, there we go. Look at that. And now, all I'm doing, let's show the screen right here, Steve. Take a look at this. I'm just moving this design with the touch of my finger. Now, is that impressive or what? So I can get it exactly where I want it to go. Okay, so if you're trying to find the exact spot you want something, use the projector, use the camera. There's a camera feature in here as well that will actually scan your fabric. Your fabric will show up on the screen and you're able to just put it wherever you want.
Now, Tiffany said
incredible.
she needs this projector. Tiffany, the easiest way is to text Mike.
Yeah.
Text Mike because we can provide that projector just for you, just in this simple machine.
Yep, absolutely. So very, very nice. Sheila says she loves the adjustable lights on the machines.
Yes.
That makes it really nice to be able to see no matter what color fabric you're on.
Right.
And this is just a fantastic machine. Like I said, I just skimmed the surface of some of my favorite things about this machine. But there are so many great tutorials that are found on babylock.com that you can do so many different things.
Right.
Plus, we do a lot of videos as well.
Right.
So we want you to be a part of this machine. We only have a few. I don't even know where we're at.
I
Mike
don't know where
is
we're
still
at
in the
either.
other
I know we
room.
have not seen the whites of his eyes.
Exactly. So Todd, come on over and help us out, sir, because we got to wrap this up and we want to make sure that everyone gets in on this kind of a deal because it's amazing. Now, I will also say, while Todd's coming over here, if there's a machine, you say, you know what, this machine is awesome, Chris, but I just can't quite swing it. Guess what?
Oh, you can swing it tonight.
You can swing it tonight.
You can swing it tonight.
Let's say we run out.
Well,
Can we get him another machine? Not a
Listen,
Solaris, but we can go
There's always
above
we can
or
always
below.
find we can always find the right machine for you. That's what we do.
Exactly right.
So if by chance you don't get in on the Solaris
Mm-hmm.
and you need something else, you just text Mike.
Yep.
And Mike will take care of you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Okay.
All right. Are you gonna go over the features one more
let's go
time?
over the features real quick. Let me grab my notes here. All right, this, again, I can't say enough good things about this. First of all, it's got the largest hoop size. Now, Radiance has even larger.
It does.
But my goodness, 10 5/8 by 16 inches, that's crazy.
That's a lot.
You have the IQ Visionary Projector. That, for me, is a game changer. That's my personal favorite, most favorite feature of this machine, is the fact that I can project my designs directly on the project I'm working on, and I can move my design if I need to rotate my design because maybe I hooped it crooked.
Right.
I can do that too. It has 13 inches of large workspace, which is going to make it great for those of you who want to quilt your own quilts. You want to do free motion on your machine. You can certainly do that with this.
There was a comment earlier, somebody said that 40 hoopings
Yeah.
on their Solaris.
Yep.
but didn't take nearly as long as they thought it was going to take, and spot on because of that projector.
Exactly, absolutely. Now you also have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of built-in decorative stitches, as well as hundreds of built-in embroidery designs. It's got the camera detection, which again is unbelievable, and that will actually detect a buttonhole foot.
Yes.
That's pretty cool, right?
Push the button and you have a buttonhole?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's going to project that buttonhole on your project, so you have
You know exactly where that baby's going to go.
Yes, it's amazing. Those are just, again, just a few.
Okay.
Okay. Tell us, Todd, what are we looking at?
So we have varying
price points.
We have varying price points. The MSRP on this machine is $19,999.
Yeah.
We have some machines starting at $5,999.
Yeah.
And they go up from there to about $7,500, I think. Some of that depends on was it the first Solaris? What upgrades does it have? By the way, I saw some comments as well that somebody said, "Hey, I need to do the final upgrade. Call Mike; he'll get you that final upgrade to get you up to what was equal to the Vision."
Too.
But these all have different stitch counts on them. So if you're in the market for this machine, and you should be in the market for this machine, when these are gone, they're done.
Yeah.
There are no
more Solaris.
There are no more Solarises.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It is.
But you could buy a Radiance, and
Yes, you
those
could.
are really
We
cool
love
too.
those, too.
So they start at $59.99. Text Mike, and he will start working. He'll get you the machine that you need. He'll match you up to the machine.
Yeah.
You get the Solaris Inspirational Guide
Yes.
right here.
Woo! Amazing.
We're also going to give you a free 5x7 magnetic hoop.
Nice.
That's like $300.
Exactly.
And they are, that's a game changer,
And
right, Chris?
I think we have it right over here. Let's see, it's right behind me. Oh.
Here we go. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
Definitely.
Oh, right here.
Right here.
Look, it's in the big box.
There you go. So this free hoop.
Yes.
All right.
And
it's a magnetic hoop, which I love for quilting.
Yeah, just snap that baby on. You're good.
Yeah.
It's not coming apart.
That's right.
Allison, it won't come apart with that magnetic hoop. You're also going to get this foot kit.
Very
right
nice.
Here.
Wow.
Show them that baby.
So many extra
That has
feet.
30 additional feet
Oh my
for the
goodness.
Solaris. And we're going to throw that in for free. That's a
For
$770 value.
Unbelievable.
Free. You get it. Buy the machine.
Wow.
You get that.
Okay.
You get lifetime machine education from Girlfriends, free shipping anywhere in the continental U.S. We also have some 10 by 10. We have a few of these 10 by 10 magnetic hoops. The lowest price you'll see them out there for typically is about $660. You buy a Solaris, and Mike will let you buy one of those for half price.
Nice.
Like $350.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look,
That's awesome too. Okay, we just sold another one.
Yeah,
We just
so
heard. Okay.
Mike's on the phone.
He came in real quick, said we sold
look at
another
this.
one.
Look at this baby.
Okay. Here's the magnetic frame. Amy is asking, are we taking trade-ins? Not on these ones.
No, these are
Yeah.
these are rock bottom prices,
Mm-hmm.
and no trade-ins on these. This is an out the door price
Mm-hmm.
that. Look, if you've been thinking about this at all, you need to text Mike right now.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're at in the lineup. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know exactly how many are left, but we started with so few of these that you'll want to get on it right now.
Okay.
And
Todd, there's a comment in there in the comment section about points, girlfriend points.
Always girlfriend's
Always
points on a
girlfriend
machine.
points.
And how many, Chris?
Triple.
Triple
girlfriend points whenever you buy a machine from Girlfriends. That's crazy.
Yes. And you know what? You get into these machines, you get triple points. You got a little spending cash
you do.
to buy some other fun things. So, this is such a deal. I mean, you're talking. This is $20,000. Well, we're upwards of 23, 24,000 with everything that we're throwing in.
Yep.
So get on this tonight. You buy this. Don't let this one get away from you. Don't sit around tomorrow and say, oh, I really wish I would have.
Oh, yes, yes. Deborah said it's an amazing price. She has one. She loves her Solaris. She said, grab it now.
Grab it now. Exactly.
That's crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. Anything else you want to add, Todd?
Yes. I want to add this. If you saw a machine that you liked, you decided I'm going to text Mike, or if you saw one and you said, you know, maybe that's a little too much for me.
Yeah.
Text Mike. There's a baby lock machine for everyone.
Absolutely.
And it will fit every price point.
Yes.
But like I always say,
Yeah.
buy the best that you can afford. You will never be disappointed.
Yep.
So
exactly.
Jump on them tonight.
Okay.
This is it.
Tonight's
Kind of the
the
last
night.
go of these.
I know, it is the last go. It's
A little
crazy.
sad?
I kind of am. I've really grown to love the Solaris. I'm kind of sad to see it go.
Yes.
But I want to see it go to a really good home.
That's right. Go somewhere that will make all the beautiful things.
That's right. Okay, thanks, Todd.
All
that
right.
was fun. All right, friends. Well, I hope that you've been inspired to, learn more about what these machines can do. It's incredible what they can do. All of the different options that make sewing so much fun. How many of you just love to be in your sewing rooms? And that's like your haven, if you will. I know it is for me. If I know that I have a weekend where I just get to stay home and sew, unbelievable. It's like my happy place, isn't it?
I want to be here when we announce the winner. I just invited myself. I do that.
There you go. All right. So one more time.
Let's look at the new machine.
Yes.
The machine we're going to
The
give
machine
away
we're
in
giving
just
away.
a minute.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we've got the Baby Lock Aurora, and it is a sewing and embroidery machine.
Yes.
And it's going to one lucky viewer tonight who had liked and shared tonight's show. So
if she's here.
If she's here.
And we know
if
it's a
she's
she
live,
because
yeah.
we have drawn a winner.
Yes. Okay. So we're excited about that. Hey, if you want that machine, you didn't win the machine, but you would like it, let Mike know because
There's a machine for everyone.
There
He will
really is.
He's a matchmaker.
we like to think so.
He is.
We will
And
find
he's
the
on
right
the phone
machine for
when we
you.
were drawing, when I went out to draw. I heard him. He's on the phone right now, so.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
how fun. Okay, well, we hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Are you ready? Drum roll, please.
All right.
Okay, the winner.
This person has to comment they're here,
Yes.
so save your congratulations until we hear from this person, because sometimes they start going so fast, we're like,
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I hope this person is here. I always hate it when they're not.
I know.
Makes me
I know,
so
it makes
sad.
me feel so bad.
Okay, Anita Jackson.
Anita Jackson! All
Woo!
right,
Let's go.
if you're here,
Where's the
you just have to
confetti?
say you're here.
There we go.
All right.
She's
And
there.
it looks like she's here.
Yay!
Yay! She is on YouTube.
Yes.
Is what we understand. So Anita Jackson.
Congratulations. You are getting a free machine. Be sure to send an email with your name and telephone number and
Yes.
address to info@mygirlfriendsquiltshoppe.com. We can always look it up, but we want to make sure we get it right, especially when we're shipping you something as important as the new Aurora.
A new machine. Who would not want that? So congratulations, Anita Jackson, and thank you for joining us on YouTube.
Yeah, it's been so fun. Why don't we do these every week, Chris?
Oh my goodness, it has been great fun.
Yes.
You know what? In fact, we'd love to hear from you. If there is something out there that you want more information on,
Right.
you let us know, will you? Because we want to be able to give you the best information out there
And
with
it's
the
not
best
just
deals.
machines. We've done it on Caterpillar. We've done it on irons. We've done it on a lot of different things, but something that requires just a little bit more.
Yes, if that's what Show and Sell with the Girlfriends is all about.
Yep.
That's what our swig nights are all about. So definitely, let us know. Let us know in the comments, or even just send us a quick email and say, hey, I'd really like to learn more about this.
Right.
And we'd love to be able to do a swig night on it. Right, Todd?
Yes, we love doing these.
We
These
do.
are
And we
great.
hope we inspired you,
Yes.
all of you that have all the machines in the world
Yes.
and don't want for anything more, but are just on because you like to spend your evening with us. We hope
Yeah.
you've inspired us to say, you know what, I'm gonna roll that hem tonight because I haven't done it for a while.
That's right. Gonna roll that in.
Roll that in.
I love it. All right. Just as a reminder, if you would like to text Mike, his number is right up there on the screen, 435-764-4531. Text him. I would not try to call because
he's on the phone.
He's on the phone.
You'll lose your spot.
Yep. So we want you to text him and let him know your name, what machine you're interested in, or if you have further questions that he can help answer, he will reply in the order that these are received.
So if he doesn't get to you tonight, just know that his telephone number, program that in so you're not missing that phone call and thinking that's some kind of spam, because he'll call you tomorrow or the next day. I mean, he'll make sure that he reaches out to every single person.
Definitely. All right, friends, thank you so much for spending your evening with us. We know you're busy. There's lots of things you could be doing. We're grateful you chose to be with us this night. So have a wonderful rest of your night and keep doing all the things you love, and we hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.